Good morning, West Fargo, and welcome to the February 22nd edition of the Packer News. I'm Alex Marinucci.
And I'm Jasmine Quiroz. Here are today's headlines. Today, during second period, the 2013 seniors will be voting for a class motto and graduation speakers. Seniors who do not have a Period 2 class in the building can vote in the office.
The Operation Prom Dress Show will be taking place on Monday, March 4th at 7 p.m. in the theater. Anyone who donates a gently used prom dress to the show will get 15% off their entire purchase from Bridal Shop. Anyone interested in helping out with hair or makeup, please stop by and see Mrs. Ulvin in room 120G this week or early next week.
Any West Fargo students that have an individual or group talent and want to compete for a cash prize, there will be auditions for the talent show in the dance room on Tuesday, March 19th and Wednesday, March 20th, starting at 3:45. The talent show will be on Monday, March 25th at 7 p.m. in the theater, and admission will be $2. Cash prizes will be awarded to the top 3 talents. Please contact Mr. Rowe, Mr. Wilson, or any student council member if you have any questions.
West Fargo cheerleaders have always been known for their ability to inspire Packer spirit. For the first time in West Fargo high school history, the cheer team attended nationals earlier this month. Here's Packer correspondent Bailey Hurley with the story.
Although there's a limited amount of high ceiling space available for the cheerleaders to practice, they've been able to take advantage of what they have to be 3-time consecutive state champions, as well as recently placing 9th in the nation. With this being their first time competing in nationals, Coach Jenny Stewart explains the preparations done.
Practice. Lots of practice. We normally practice 3 to 4 times a week, and we were practicing adding hours to each of our practices. We also brought in some outside help to come in to work with some of the stunting that we had, because some of the stunts were much more difficult than we've been working with in the past.
Although being newcomers to the national competition, the team's expectations remained quite high.
Our expectations were to have a clean routine and to hit everything, and I would say we did pretty well overall.
Well, going there, we wanted to make it to finals. That was kind of our goal, not expecting to win, but also just to leave the mat and be proud of what we did and how we performed.
Hinchin also explains the experience she had at nationals compared to the other competitions she's been in.
Well, being able to experience all the different teams and the atmosphere there is definitely different than any other competition, because, I mean, there's a higher chance that you're more likely not going to make it if you're not on your game.
Sheely also added how the competition varied from the state competition and nationals.
It was a lot more competitive than it is at state, because they were all really good teams and we're all there to win. And we were only 10 points from getting first, so it was very close.
In the regional competition to get into nationals, West Fargo beat the team that placed first at this year's nationals. Accepting their top 10 finish, they reflect on their opposing team, Lakeview North.
Well, we beat them at regionals, the team that won, so it was kind of upsetting that we didn't beat them again. But then we know that we do have the skills to actually have a chance at winning at nationals.
Had a more elite stunting. They were able to hit more of their bigger stunts, and so whereas ours were not as difficult and maybe not as clean as other teams.
Although the team did not make finals, they were able to take home what needed to be done in preparation for next year.
It was really nice to go down there to see the different teams, because we only see so much up here, but to see what other teams are doing around the country, and just knowing that they can do this stuff, we can do this stuff. We have to start working on it.
With tryouts in less than a month, there is faith that next year's squad can be just as good, if not better.
I definitely think they could do it. They definitely have the stamina, and they'll definitely have the team to be able to make it next year.
For Packer News, this is Bailey Hurley reporting.
Congratulations to Jonathan Sneed. You are today's Packer Friday winner. Teachers, if Jonathan is in your class and wearing Packer gear, please send him to Mrs. Ott's room in 115E to pick up his $20 Barnes & Noble gift card after the broadcast. Thanks from the Renaissance Club for showing your Packer pride.
Classes at the Skills and Technology Training Center will be canceled next week, February 25th through March 1st. Students who attend classes at STTC will have an open campus during their scheduled class and may go to the library during that time.
Counselor Julie Hirsch is selling tickets for the Dollars for Scholars pancake feed going on this Saturday, the 23rd, from 8 to 10 a.m. at the West Fargo Applebee's located on 13th Avenue. The cost is $5 per person. Proceeds will help to fund scholarships.
Next Wednesday, February 27th, the Renaissance Club will be hosting their annual Duct Tape a Teacher event during all 3 lunches. $1 will get you 1 piece of duct tape, and $3 will get you 5 pieces to duct tape a teacher to the wall.
That's it for today's announcements. I'm Alex Marinucci.
And I'm Jasmine Quiroz. Have a good weekend, West Fargo.
This broadcast is brought to you by Western State Bank, your hometown bank.